Greetings, everyone, and welcome to yet another snapshot, home of the 15-minute selfie with me, Marilyn Green, your hostess with the mostest. Hey, you can see streaming, being a ticker, share the show, tag a friend, share the show, tag a friend. The guest that I have coming up is, wow, she's amazing. All my people are amazing, but they just seem like they just amazing if that's such a word. But nevertheless, it's always a good time to have good people on my show. But before we do that, of course, I got to get in what I need to be talking about. So I'm going to show you something that's going on. It is my special, yes, it's my birthday. It's my birthday that's coming up. And hey, Snapshot, the home of the 15-minute selfie. We got a special offer. I'll be 67. I'm like, woo, who turned off the lights? Okay. How did I get to become 67 years old? But there it is right there. I have it all over Facebook. In fact, when this airs, I'm going to put it in the chat. Please take advantage of this because it is a time where you might be shy. You might have an event coming up. You might want to do your elevator pitch. You just might want to be interviewed on a podcast of such as mine. So, and also you're going to get the video. You can do whatever you need to do. Guess what? You can cut me out if you need to. But nevertheless, you will have a video. You can have 3 to 4 slides showing your work, which we're going to show in just a minute. So take advantage of this. $67 and you get all that. Hey, you can't beat that. As my mother used to say, you can't beat that with a stick. Okay. So nevertheless and stuff. The next thing I got, oh my God, I'm excited about this as well. Relaunching Girl Who Don't You Know podcast is coming all new, all new, all new. It's relaunching October the 1. So it is coming soon. And one of the things I'm talking about now is that I never meet a stranger. So that's how I got that name, Girl Who Don't You Know, because I don't meet strangers. So look forward to that. Okay, so without further ado, I am going to bring my guests up, and I do have a little 15-minute clock that I don't have together today, but nevertheless, I know. Okay, so I'm going to bring my guest up, and let's see if I can get her up here. There she is. There she is.
Hello.
Looking just so cute. Looking so cute. I am so glad to have Carol because Carol is the bestest. Okay. So, Carol, thank you so much for taking the time to come on today. So, hey,
Thanks for
I'm happy
having
that
me.
you're here. Of course, of course. So, Carol is the photographer, and wow, some of the things she does is so amazing. So, hey, Carol, how did you get into this anyway? Why did you want to pick up a camera and take pictures of people? How did you get there?
Well, honestly, so I started when I was 19 years old. I worked in a camera store, and I would like borrow their cameras, and then I would just go and like shoot the sunset and shoot my family and things like that. And I guess little did I know, that I was going to actually make a career out of this later. But I put it down for several years. I had my daughter, and then I started making jewelry, and then
Okay.
yeah, that's whenever I actually said, you know what, I want to sell my jewelry, put it online, and I need to take better pictures. So I said, well, let me go back to that camera store that I used to work at,
Right.
and get myself a camera. So actually, my husband said yes, like he pushed me to do it, and he got me my first camera.
And what year
And
was that again? What year?
that was in 2012 or 2013, one of those two, right around
Okay.
there where I started
Okay.
picking up the camera. But like real soon after that, like I took some photos of my jewelry, but then I said, let me take pictures of people, and then all of a sudden it was just like, like the ball just started rolling, and like I had a backdrop in my living room and inviting people over and doing beauty and boudoir photo shoots and all of that just starting in my living room.
Wow.
Yeah, so then it just kind of snowballed into I didn't really do anything with the jewelry much after
You
that,
said forget that. Forget that.
Yeah, I
Okay.
just fell in love with it. I fell in love with just especially working with women,
Yeah.
um, just working with women and seeing how like empowered they would feel after seeing their photos. Like that was, to me, that was really fulfilling. So I just fell in love with that part of it all.
Wow, I love that part about empowerment because when you do take pictures and you feeling real good about yourself, man, you do feel like you could be the next top model when you get out of there, and that's a good feeling for women, for men too, but women. Okay, so hey, before we get to your beautiful pictures, tell me also, do you give classes or anything like that for people that may be interested like you were? What do
Yeah,
you do with that?
I do photography 101. So it's for beginners, people who, I've gone to like so many barbecues and things like that where people like, I have a camera, they know I'm a photographer, so they start talking to me about that. And so they're like, I have a camera, but I have no idea how it works, and so like those type of people, like I have a class for them to get
Mhm.
started, or even like people who have a camera and they're kind of experimenting and maybe want to start a business, in the future, is for them as well. So it gets them off of this automatic mode of their camera, because a lot of people just put it in automatic and shoot pictures, but it actually helps you to get like full control over your camera. So you actually telling the camera what to do, not the camera just doing whatever it wants. So yes, I
Yes.
have a 4-week course. It's one-on-one, or you can bring a friend, but it's a 4-week course, and I give homework, and it's a lot of fun. It's
Wow.
hands-on, non-techie as I can possibly be with photography, because I'm just not that kind of a learner. I'm more of a
Mhm.
hands-on, so I like to teach that way too. So that's my style. So if anybody out there likes that kind of teaching, then I might be the
Okay,
class
look,
for you.
you guys can email her hello at carollara.com, or you can go to her website. That information is definitely on her website.
Hmm.
Okay, so hey, let's get to the fun part here. Let me see if I can hide this. I want to share with you guys. Hold on one second. I need to move this to the first one. I want to share with you guys her. Oh wow, the visual artisan. I tried to take that off. I guess I messed up, but
That's okay.
nevertheless, I am going to show you her photos, and I'm hoping I got the right one. Okay, let's see what's coming up next. Okay, there we go. So tell us about this. This is just a little, I would call the word sultry. Okay,
Yeah.
tell me about this. How did you capture all this?
So I did this in my studio, and this is part of my beauty and boudoir photos. So I focus like on four main categories, and one
Hmm.
of them is beauty and boudoir. So this one here, I actually have a plexiglass in front of her, and I've actually sprayed it in kind of to give her that wet look, and moody look. So this was shot in my studio with one light, and yeah, I mean, she did amazing. Look at her.
Yes, she is. Hey, can I ask you to speak up just a little bit louder? I know that you're in. I ain't gonna plug nobody, but I know you somewhere. But
Yes,
nevertheless,
yes.
hey,
How old
that's
you?
what it's all about here. That's what it's all about here.
Oh my
But I
gosh.
love this one. This one is really sultry. Okay, let's go to
Yes.
the next one.
Okay. Okay.
Oh
So
wow.
this photo here, it's a little bit distorted on this screen. So if you really want to see the real photo, go to my website under the dance, fine art dance photography area. And so yes, this is a dancer. She's actually from Wash U, and
Oh.
she came into my studio, and I love playing with fabrics because fabrics really just kind of show movement as well.
Hmm.
But she was a fantastic dancer, and that's I just really love this.
Yeah, I love this too, but it is a little distorted. But please go to her website because she is actually standing up on the ball of her feet like Barbie uh in this shot, and it is really, really lovely,
Thank you.
So please go there. I love how the fan, the wind is capturing that, but it takes an eye such as yours to click right then, right?
Yeah, I mean it does take some practice to get these types of things in, but you also have to work with people who like have this that bring a particular energy and that are
Okay.
willing to in dance photography, it's like so important for me that the person in front of my lens is really willing to, number one, like be
Mhm.
pushed to the limits, and not be afraid, just kind of let go and follow my crazy instructions as well, because I'm not a dancer, but
Okay.
I'll be up there acting as if I am or something, and I'll be trying to tell them, well, just gonna do this and just gonna
Okay.
do that,
Right.
and
Right.
then they take my crazy instructions and turn it into that, so um, yeah, I just love working with people that are just up for anything.
Yes. Yes.
Hmm.
That is great. Okay, let's go to the next one and see.
Okay.
Now, this one right here is so what I love about it, I'll just say that you capture the purple, the lavender, the hues from that. I think it's a lipstick and her eyeshadow. Something. Okay, yeah. Tell me about this one.
Yeah, absolutely. So this is going to be my headshot section, and so yes, I do more traditional headshots and business headshots, and this is actually a business headshot. But I love to get creative with them too. That's kind of why I wanted to show this one, because I love getting a little more creative with
Mm-hmm.
my
Mm-hmm.
photos, and so this is Tanya. She has been a long time friend and client of mine, and she has a jewelry business and jewelry and knitting. So she does knits.
Oh
So she's
wow.
got some of her jewelry on her ring and her bracelet, and then she's showing that she does knitting with the yarn and everything. But I just think it just really stands out, and I think it's a really fun headshot that she can use with her business. Um, and yes, I love the way that her purple eyeshadow
I
matches.
love that she can use it for her business, but it also it's just a great statement. Her hands are poised. I mean, they perfect. You know, everything is just perfect in this, and you can see in her eyes the sincerity of saying, "I want to do a good job." That's just my interpretation. I want to do a good job for you. I want to make sure that everything is good. That is great. So we got one more, and wow, this is the one that absolutely blows me away. I'm using the word because blows because when you see the next one, you'll see what I'm talking about. Here it is.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
Yes. I'm in love with it just as much as you are.
I'm in love.
I love it too. This is a model Shantae. I actually took this at a workshop that I just got back like what, a day ago or something. I still have jet lag. So, but I went to a workshop, a photography workshop, and I was able to work with this model, having her pose for me. And I photographed this. This is a beautiful silk chiffon that flows so well. And I'm so excited because that's a material that I really have worked actually little with, and I'm just like, why haven't I done this more often, so
Mhm.
this is something that you can look forward to seeing a lot more in my work. um the way that I edited it is very my style, which I always say that my style is like grace and grit as well.
Okay.
And so just very moody, she's got the drama going on,
Yes.
yeah, I'm all about the drama. All about the
Okay.
drama. Yeah.
I love that. Okay. I'm gonna have to ask you this. I know you know I wasn't gonna ask you, but when you say grace and grit now,
Hmm.
I need to know what that means for real. Okay. Is it smooth and rough at the same time? What you saying?
Yeah, you know what? I've always been drawn to like contrasting feelings and looks, and I mean black and white and with the pops of color. I love opposites. So
Okay,
for
okay.
me, it's just like I love that femininity can be everything. Femininity can be the grace, of you see the grace in her arm, you see the
Yes.
grace in the fabric moving so billowy like
Yes.
that, but
Yes.
the grit in the background, and in her the grit in her face even, kind of just like I said, the drama, all of that I think encompasses femininity.
Hmm.
And my brand is all about that, about femininity, whatever that really means to the person, that's coming walking through my doors, because it doesn't always have to be soft and flower and lace. It can be tough and bold and all of that. So I just like to encompass both sides of femininity.
I love that. I love that. And you're right about the grace and the grit here. That's really super good. I like that. I mean, we even see it in this one right here. That's a grace and a grit at
Yeah,
the same time, you know. I mean, a long
exactly.
time ago, taking a picture with your whatever you can call it, a bra, whatever you want, taking a picture in a steamy place. Come on, man. If they ain't do that. But nevertheless, I'm going to remove it now and put you back up. But hey, thank you so much for coming on. And you guys need to go to, hey, contact her. Okay, you saw her fabulous work, and that grace to grit is serious. Okay, and then let's show her website. That's where she can be found. So, and I say this every time, okay? Social media, look for her. You know, I mean, I love a person, an artist that's saying, I'm always going to need some continuing education. I'm always going to go and try to find and make me better for you so that I can be a better photographer or whatever for you. But you guys need to check her out. Kate, Carol, Lara, it has been so good. And my little timer, I do have one for real. My little time is saying is beep, beep, beep. Your time is up. But I have thoroughly enjoyed you, and I do appreciate you coming on my show, Snapshot. And please don't go anywhere. I'm going to end this recording, but I don't want you to go, okay? But
Okay.
nevertheless, you have been listening to Snapshot, home of the 15-minute selfie with me, Marilyn Green. Thanks so much. Share this, tag a friend, and we will talk soon. Thank you so much.